Hi friends, Grace McDonald here from the Poyner Y. So I wanted to bring you through a quick 25-minute-ish flow. This flow can be extended to a longer class if during the times Sun A and Sun B that I kind of cut short, those are times that you can continue to take the flows on your own time. So I just wanted to let you know you can keep this as short as you'd like, a nice sweet 25 minutes, or you can extend it all the way out to about an hour-long class. Just keep the flow a little bit longer and it should be great. So thank you so much for joining us. We are going to begin in a tall seat, so you can stay on the heels or you can bring the legs cross-legged. For this practice, we're going to use an ujjayi breath. So it's a quicker breath, which will build heat from the inside of your body out. So go ahead and find a tall seat, long spine. Place your palms on your thighs or in your lap, and take a moment to come to your breath, to come to your physical body, and just become aware of how you're arriving on your mat today. This scan might start physically. You may notice where there may be tension in the body. You may notice the air on your skin. You may notice your body pressing down into the ground. Next, draw your attention to your mental, your emotional state, without the intention of judging, but becoming aware, becoming the observer. Knowing that how you're showing up on the four corners of your mat today is exactly right, exactly as you are supposed to be. We'll begin to draw our attention to the breath and deepen it. So take a nice big inhale through the nose. Feel the belly, ribs, and chest rise. And then at the top of your breath in, open your mouth, sigh the breath out. Again, inhale through the nose. Feel belly, ribs, chest rise. Open the mouth, sigh, nice and loud. Last time like that, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Same strength in the breath. Inhale through the nose. This time, seal the lips at the top of your breath in and sigh the breath out of the nose. In through the nose, constricting the back of your throat. Exhale loudly out of the nose. If the eyes are closed, blink them open. Sit up nice and tall. Keep building this breath. As you inhale, reach your arms above your head, sit up nice and tall. As you exhale, take a side bend over to the right, lean through the left hip, maybe reach up and over. Inhale, lengthen back up. Notice how the breath connects to the movement. Exhale, take a side bend over to the left. Inhale, stretch up nice and tall. This time, reach your hands forward towards me. Let your head, neck, and shoulders hang down. Begin again. Inhale, sit tall, arms reach. Exhale, take your side bend over. Begin to lean through that left hip. Feel the opening in the side body. Inhale, lengthen up, create space. Exhale, take your side bend over to the left. Again, you can hang out here as long as you'd like, or you can take it breath to movement. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, reach the hands forward, head, neck, shoulders, release. One more time with me. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take it to the side. Inhale, take up space. This time, as you exhale, forward fold and roll over the shins to make your way to tabletop position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees under hips. Cat-cow the spine. Inhale, drop your belly, look up. Exhale, round your back, look towards your belly button. Inhale, lengthen, roll the shoulders down your back, offer the heart forward. Exhale, round like a scared cat. A few more times, yogis, on your own breath. Inhales will stretch you. Exhales will round you. Maybe you explore stretching out the wrists by turning palms in, fingertips towards the thighs, leaning back slightly. Perhaps you'd rather roll the hips right and left. Maybe you roll the neck. Just getting our body ready for this little flow. About 5 more rounds of breath to explore on your own. And remember, at these little flows that we've created, you can extend them longer to make this practice a little bit longer. Keep coming back to the breath, really the most important part of your practice. Beautiful yogis, when you're ready, spread your fingertips wide like you're creating starfish on your mat. Curl your toes under, allow the knees to lift, and use an exhale to find down dog. Head, neck, shoulders hang. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. Pedal the feet right and left, feeling the stretch through the hamstrings, calves. Press into the tips of your fingers. Let head, neck, and shoulders hang. Gaze between the thighs. 3 more breaths here in stillness. Inhale, let the heels lift high, bend your knees deeply. Exhale, travel feet to the top of your mat. Land in a forward fold, maybe bend the knees a bit. Reach for opposite elbows and gently rock right and left. Feeling the head, the neck, and the shoulders release. We hold a lot of tension, especially short-term stress in the shoulders and back. So allow everything to release. Hands come down to the earth. Inhale, take a half lift, hands to your shins or thighs. Flatten out your back. Exhale, squeeze and hug your calf. Sun A, inhale, stand all the way up, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, we find our side bends again. This time, float the right hand down your right thigh, reach up and over. Inhale, lengthen back up. Exhale, take it over the other way. Inhale, this time open the arms wide like you're a cactus. Exhale, dive over the legs. Inhale, take a half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, find your plank pose, the top of your push-up. This can be done from the knees lifted. It's up to you, or you could skip it altogether. Inhale, shift forward a few inches. Exhale, bend the elbows as slow as you can, hover above the earth. Inhale, float the heart forward. Maybe the thighs lift or maybe the elbows stay bent. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths, yogis. Deep, loud, strong breath. When you are ready, lift your heels, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, arrive with 1 half lift. And squeeze all the air out of your lungs, nice deep forward fold. From the beginning, inhale, stand tall, circle, sweep the arms above your head. Exhale, take your side bend over to the right, lean through the opposite hip, left hip. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, drip over to the left. Inhale, cactus the arms, opportunity for a back bend. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, take a half lift. And exhale, find your flow. Either shift the hips to down dog or take your little yogi push-up, chaturanga. Inhale, float forward for cobra or up dog, just a back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths, yogis. Notice how the backs of the legs are warming up, how the low spine is warming just from connecting breath and movement. When you're ready, travel to the top of your mat. Take a half lift. Find a fold. This time, circle sweep the arms above your head. Connect palms together at heart center. Now, like I said before, you can keep moving with that sun A to keep warming up the body and make this practice a little longer, or we'll get into sun B. So feet can be hip distance apart. Big toes can also come to kiss with a little sliver between the heels. As you inhale, sink your hips down low, reach your arms to the sky. Now the goal is to squeeze the inner thighs together to feel this activation through the quads, through the hips, sink low through the heels. If keeping the arms above head doesn't work for you, hands can be at heart center. But can you sink a little bit lower? Can you activate the low belly, engage here? For 1, for 2, and a deep breath in, reach high. The deep breath in, forward fold. Inhale, take a half lift. And again, exhale, choose to take your flow or leave it out. We're gonna meet in downward facing dog. Stay with your breath, yogis, you're doing great. When your hips lift in down dog, it's your right leg that will kick up to the sky. As you exhale, bend your right knee, open up the hip, feel the stretch through that side body. And then re-extend that right leg high. Exhale, plant the right foot between your palms. Now drop the back knee, your left knee down. You want to keep that front knee in line with the front ankle. You can curl the back toes under and use that as leverage to walk that back leg back a bit to create space in the hips. You can stay low here, guys. This is just fine. You can find blocks or you can float hands to thighs. Now we want to get off of that back knee and really roll to the top towards the quad. You can stay here if you want a little back bend. Arms reach up, kneeling crescent. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, half split. Send the hips to hover above your back heel. Now the hands can come down like teepees. Again, you can also find blocks which bring the earth closer to you. Go ahead and flex those toes of the left foot, or excuse me, the right foot. Gaze to the shin. Let the neck settle, the shoulders settle, and can you feel this through the hips and through the hamstring? Find your breath. Last pose is Dragonfly Twist. So crawl the hands forward, rebend the front knee. Plant your left hand inside of the front foot, curl the back toes under so you can lift the back knee. Really feel sturdy here, root down, and then rise up through the right fingertips, Dragonfly Twist. Send your gaze to follow, lengthen and twist the spine. One more deep breath in. Exhale, take your flow, hands come down, step back, lower chaturanga. Inhale, float forward. Exhale, you're back in down dog. Now it's the left leg, you do the same thing. We mirror the other side. Left leg kicks up. Exhale, open up that hip. Inhale, re-extend, and exhale, plant it through. Again, drop your back knee. Find that sweet spot where you can feel this in both hips. Hands stay down, they come to the thighs, or they lift up. Find that sweet spot in your body. It does not have to look a certain way. We want to be able to breathe deeply here, and we're opening up the hips. That's the goal. One more breath in. Exhale, hips hover above the heels. Now for you runners here, this is going to be a really deep stretch. So make sure you're breathing around that tight hamstring. Soften the neck. The deeper you breathe, you make it a little bit easier on yourself. Oftentimes I say if the stretch feels really good or really juicy, it's probably because you need it. All right, guys, Dragonfly Twist. You rebend that front knee, curl the back toes under, plant the right hand. Left arm floats up, so you're actively rooting down, and then rising up, energy shooting out of the fingertips. Breathe in, big breath. Empty out, bring a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale, take your flow. Inhale, find the heart, opening, back bend. Exhale, take it back to down dog. 3 breaths, my friends, 3 deep Ujjayi breaths. In and out of the nose, constrict the back of the throat, feel this heat building in your body. When you're ready, bend the knees, gaze forward, travel, top of your mat. Inhale, take a half lift. Exhale, fold and squeeze. Utkatasana, or chair pose, arms reach up. We have one more full round of sun B with me. Can you sink a little bit lower? Feel the fire building in the legs. Hands can stay at heart or they can reach above head. Use a big breath to reach, maybe take a back bend. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, take a half lift. Exhale, move through your flow. We will meet in down dog. Again, take it or leave it. All right, we have the right and the left side one more time. So inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, open the hip, feel that beautiful stretch. Inhale, re-extend, exhale, plant. Again, drop the back knee, feel the stretch through the hips, hands are wherever you'd like them. Take 1, 2, 3 breaths wherever you are. And then always use an exhale as we hinge back at the hips for half split, also known as half Hanuman. We find Dragonfly Twist on a breath in. Arm reaches up, back knee comes high. Feel the ringing in the chest and in the spine. Exhale, take your flow or meet us in down dog. From down dog, it is that left leg that lifts, then the knee, open the hip. Inhale, extend, and exhale, plant. Kneeling crescent lunge, arms reach up or stay down. Exhale for half split. Inhale to ring your spine, Dragonfly Twist. Exhale to flow. 3 breaths, down dog. Bend the knees, my friends. This time, jump through to a seat. Have a seat. Find a tall spine. Bring the soles of the feet together. So like I said, you could continue flowing that Sun B. That will be great for the hips. You could add on little poses in and out, whatever works for you. But to keep this video short and concise, we sit down and we find a nice long spine, butterfly pose, soles of the feet together, knees wide. If this is uncomfortable in your home and you don't have blocks, you place pillows right underneath there. So it makes it a little bit easier if they're underneath your knees. This may be enough to just sit and breathe. If you're looking for a little bit more sensation, start to crawl the hands forward. Instead of grabbing for the feet, can you keep the hands palms down or palms up? Allow head, neck, and shoulders to hang. And for this pose, really, we should use about 4 to 5 minutes holding and allowing the connective tissue to stretch. For purposes of this video, we will hold for 15 breaths. Feel the back of the neck hanging heavy. Feel the knees open wide and use gravity as your friend here to help you sink just a little bit lower. This is not a time to let the mind wander. This is a time to really pull your attention to your breath, to the body and the sensations that are bubbling up here. Slowly roll up. Like I said, yogis, you could hold that for 4 to 5 minutes. But for this video, we would just hold for about 10 to 15 breaths. You can use your hands to close the knees like you're closing the pages on a book. If you'd like to stay here just for a moment to breathe and let that stretch settle, that's fine. Or you can bring the hands behind the hips, puff the chest, look up and back, and find a nice stretch through the whole front side of your body. You can even press into the earth and lift the hips up for a reversed tabletop. 5 to 6 breaths here. Take your time to lower the seat down. Now I want to encourage you to find any final shapes that your body may need. A spinal twist, right and left, a shoulder stand, whatever you need to make your practice feel full. When you're ready, you'll lie down on your back, or maybe even take the legs up the wall, where you sit down, kind of looks like this. You scoot your hips up to a wall, and then you extend the legs up. So you can take Shavasana here if you'd like. You can find your back or your belly. And so just go ahead and find a long spine. Close the eyes, feel the stretch, feel the whole body release down onto the earth. Together, take a deep breath in, feel the belly, ribs, and chest rise. And then open your mouth and sigh the breath out. Again, inhale, fill. Exhale, release. Last breath, inhale. Exhale, take rest. When you are ready, yogis, you will guide yourself out of this practice. The light in me bows to the light in you. Stay healthy, stay safe. Namaste.